Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into one of the most dramatic events in modern financial history. A real-life thriller that nearly brought the global economy to its knees. This is the story of the 2008 financial crisis. Not with boring numbers, but with real people, greed, panic, and survival. If you've ever wondered how Wall Street nearly collapsed, grab a seat. Let's unpack the story behind the headlines. The bubble. The year is 2005. The US housing market is booming. Home prices are soaring, and almost anyone can get a mortgage, even with no job or income. Banks are handing out loans like candy because they're not keeping the risk. They're selling those loans to Wall Street, which packages them into something called mortgage-backed securities. These are sold to investors all over the world. Pension funds, hedge funds, even foreign governments. Everyone wants a piece of the safe American housing market. But there's a problem. These loans aren't safe. They're built on unstable borrowers, subprime loans, and the whole system is one giant house of cards. Only a few people see it coming. The warning signs enter people like Michael Burry, a quirky hedge fund manager who actually reads the fine print. He realizes that millions of these mortgages are going to fail. So what does he do? He places massive bets against the housing market, something unheard of at the time. Big banks like Lehman Brothers and Bear Stearns, they keep doubling down, convinced the housing boom will never end. Meanwhile, inside the banks, some traders know what's coming, but the profits are too good to stop. In 2006 and 2007, the cracks begin to show. Foreclosures rise, home prices peak, but no one wants to admit it, not yet. The collapse. Then comes September 2008. Lehman Brothers, one of the biggest banks in the world, files for bankruptcy. Panic spreads like wildfire. Stock markets crash. Banks stop lending. ATMs are close to running out of cash. This wasn't just a Wall Street problem anymore. It became your problem. Jobs vanish. Retirement accounts are wiped out. Millions of people lose their homes. The government steps in with a $700 billion bailout just to prevent total collapse. Behind closed doors, Treasury officials and bank CEOs scramble to save the system. One wrong move, and the entire global economy could crash. The aftermath. The bailout passes. Banks are saved, but public trust is broken. Ordinary people suffer the most, while many of the same CEOs keep their bonuses. New laws like Dodd-Frank try to make sure this never happens again, but some say the system is still fragile. In the years that followed, inequality rose. The crisis didn't just break banks. It reshaped society, politics, and the way people view capitalism itself. Final thoughts. The 2008 financial crisis wasn't just about numbers. It was a story about human behavior, greed, denial, fear, and power. Understanding what happened isn't just history. It's essential to understanding how the world works today. From crypto to AI to housing, every market has the potential for a bubble. The question is, will we see the signs next time? If you learned something today, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss more real financial stories explained clearly. And drop a comment. Where were you when the 2008 crash happened? Or what do you think the next bubble could be? Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.